Oh, using plotly.net, that is different than the other thing, isn't it? This is a different wrapper on Plotly? Even. This is xplot's wrapper on Plotly, which is also a thing there. Okay. Fine. But, okay, getting started. We just assume that you want to use F sharp. Right, so chart.line. Okay, hang on. Chart.line. We could do that. We could do IEnumerable A data. Can you please? How do I tab? There are multiple of you there. I would like to see the other. I want to see the other definitions. Editor, you are showing me there are other definitions, but you won't show them to me. All I want is to use this charting library that is recommended to do some charts that are recommended. Okay. Here's somebody else talking about how to render data frames in HTML table. Cute. Okay. Great. We've got a data frame, etc. Create the data frame, CSV file, access the data frame, row data, column data. That's all wonderful. I know about data frames. They're not what I need here. Okay. So here we go. New O. Okay. Let me try this. Right, and then x equals. Chart does not contain, right, so chart.plot, and then we give it a graph that is a scatter graph. Okay. But graph.scatter is not a thing. So new xplot.plotly.scatter. You gonna work? Maybe? Holy crap. Okay. Chart 1. Let me grab this code as well then. This is all going to be wrong, but I don't care. All right. So that all still happens there, but then when I go to print out chart 1, it doesn't show up here. Okay. The chart module, the trait, right, there's something about a show command. No, this is the one that isn't even the same plotly. Okay. Because this gives me, yeah, a plotly object, but all right, how were they doing it there? They were like that. Oh, it just says you can use that. Check the .NET Notebook online for more documentation and samples. Why do you make me sad? Okay. Like, what I just want. What I just want here is... okay, we can say, right, chart1 dot show. Save. Run. Hey! Okay. So it will be forced to show it in my browser. I can deal with that. All right. So what we're going to do, first of all, here is we can kill a number of these things. All right. No title. Actually, I really just don't need any of this, do I? Can I kill all of this? And run again. Yes. Okay. So now all we need to do is we're going to go through, yeah. All right. Void show chart at int n. All right. We're going to go, and it's going to be state at n. It's going to do this, and n, not news style URI parser. Okay, now nothing should happen when we do that. All right, great. Now code. For int I equals 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, show chart at I. Okay, there's one thing we do want on there. Oh, mode, lines, and markers. Now let's just go with mode markers. Okay, for int I 0, I less than 1, I plus plus. Let's run that. Run this. We should just get dots. We just get dots. Great. Okay. Now, there's one more thing we need to do, which is I want to make sure that we can put a title on that plot because I want to know the number. So, right, we had a title in here before. I was plotting, ML notebook examples. Okay. Oh, that's, yeah. Right. All right, so we can do the width layout. Chart1 dot width layout new layout dot layout, and we're just going to say title equals step n. That's all. That's all we got to do there. Now, let's go ahead and run that again. Execute that cell. Execute that cell. Step 0. Okay. And now, let's get the first 10 steps to run. Okay, now I have a pile of these. Now I need to look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10. I'm going to open a new one of these, have it be the most recently touched one. From 10 to 100. Save and hope. Good, they all went here. A pile of tabs open. And let's see if in the first 100 steps we got ourselves a Christmas tree. No, no, no. Okay, fine. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is neat looking. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Because we haven't been told what this configuration looks like in software, this is the best I've got, is looking at steps to see, looking for any signs of kind of spontaneous organization like this. The question is, the count of new tabs greater or less than the number of other tabs I have open? Greater. I keep about 30 tabs open. And at least we've got some nice music while this happens here. But of course, I'm sure that Firefox is incredibly sad right now, but. At 115, again, we get that little bit of self-organization. $197 is like interesting. It feels like we're kind of convert. My suspicion is that 197 is probably some type of a modulo step here. Mod 101 means generation 101 should be identical to generation 0. No, because we have 101 on one axis and 103 on the other. So the actual possible number involves both of those. Yeah, if it was square, that would work. Yeah, I don't have to go any further than generation 10,403. Lovely. I'm noticing that there's a vertical alignment that we get and a horizontal alignment at different things here. Yeah, you have a suggestion for how to identify a plausible choice for generation to look at? I'm wondering if it has to do with those vertical and horizontal alignments I'm seeing, because I think we might have something here, and I wish I'd been writing down when we saw those. Okay, so first of all, I am going to grab some new music because we just ran out, and then we're going to do another batch. Yep, heuristically for a specific vertical line. Yeah, what I want to do is I'm actually going to rerun the ones we've done, and I want to note down at what ones we see vertical and at what ones we see horizontal. And then with those two pieces of data, I feel like we should be able to zero in on the patterns that cause both of them to appear. Go back to home here, and let's listen to you know I'm going to stay on the Simogo train for a few minutes here. We played Yearwalk over the weekend. Let's have 24 minutes of the Yearwalk soundtrack, which is also beautiful. Okay. So we're going from 0 to 300. I think my system can handle 300 tabs. Just in case, we're saving. I mean, we are making my browser real sad here. Okay, I've been a little mean to my browser. Now, we just need to let my browser charge up its power here. Here we are. Ah, so much JavaScript. So much JavaScript is being. Ooh, tabs have become sad tabs. Okay. 7, 8, 9. Okay. 14 has a vertical. 94 has a horizontal. Okay. And I've got some guesses where I'm going to see the next ones. I'm guessing that we should see the next vertical in the neighborhood of 116 to 119. Because I'm not doing the actual math. I am just making a heuristic guess in my head. I don't remember. Basically, I don't know which one it is contingent on there. Okay, 115 is the next one. Cool. That is excellent. So this is the 101 side. Let's then continue on. So the next one here should be the 103 side. So 94 modulo 103. It's going to be a while before we see another of these, I believe. Oops. I don't think I stepped over anything important, though, because of where we are in the cycle. $197. Of course it is. 197. Yeah. 103 plus 94. Great. Which means we now need to find the number where both of those two things mod work. I mean, yeah, hang on. Well, let's just do this fairly straightforwardly here. I believe I can do this with some fairly simple things. First of all, let's go ahead and bring this number back down to like only showing one there, because otherwise I'm going to be sad. All right. New code block. For int I equals 14. I less than I modulo 103 does not equal 94. I plus equals 101. Sorry. 6377. Well, that sure is a picture of a Christmas tree. Most of the robots should arrange themselves into a picture of a Christmas tree. 6377. There we go. I also I appreciate that thing of, because of the bounding box there, it's like, look, I'm not saying that any given picture, it's like this is quite unambiguously, oh yeah, we sure have found some data. Ho ho ho. We save this. We close this. We commit this. Day 14. We hopefully don't need to draw any more Christmas trees. But yeah. Meanwhile, in games I'm now playing but will probably never stream, what with Path of Exile 2 coming out, I finally picked up Path of Exile, and it turns out to be like really fun. Oh yeah, you likely put it off center, so the heuristic you were thinking of checking the middle line doesn't work. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just thinking, basically I just wanted to go look. I figured there would be, since I saw those self-repeating organizing patterns, I wanted to find the mod on which those they occurred, and yeah, they did what I expected. Okay, we're going to push that change, and now grab the template, and let's do day 15. All right, return to the advent calendar. You appear back inside your own mini submarine. Each historian drives their mini submarine in a different direction. Maybe the chief has his own submarine down here somewhere as well? You look up to see a vast school of lanternfish swimming past you. On closer inspection, they seem quite anxious, so you drive your mini submarine over to see if you can help. Because lanternfish populations grow rapidly, they need a lot of food, and that food needs to be stored somewhere. That's why these lanternfish have built elaborate warehouse complexes operated by robots. These lanternfish seem so anxious because they have lost control of the robot that operates one of their most important warehouses. It is currently running amok, pushing around boxes in the warehouse with no regard for lanternfish logistics or lanternfish inventory management strategies. Right now, none of the lanternfish are brave enough to swim up to an unpredictable robot so they could shut it off. However, if you could anticipate the robot's movements, maybe they could find a safe option. The lanternfish already have a map of the warehouse and a list of movements the robot will attempt to make, your puzzle input. The problem is that the movements will sometimes fail as boxes are shifted around, making the actual movements of the robot difficult to predict. Okay, we're basically doing Sokoban. It'll attempt to push them, but if it would cause the robot or a box to move into a wall, nothing moves. The initial positions are those shown at the top. The rest of the document describes the moves that the robot will attempt to make in order. They move a single giant sequence, broken into multiple lines to make copy pasting easier. New lines in the move sequence should be ignored. Oh boy. Okay. So, the lanternfish use their own custom GPS to track the location of the boxes. The GPS coordinate of a box is equal to 100 times the distance from the top edge plus the distance from the left edge. Okay, measure all the way to the edges of the map. So the box shown below is a distance of 1 from the top edge of the map and 4 from the left edge. Okay. The lanternfish would like to know the sum of all boxes' GPS coordinates after the robot finishes moving. Okay. All right. So let's get the... Let's see. We have multiple examples here. I'm going to go with the slightly larger one. Great. Oh, .NET Interactive. All right. Enjoy your meeting. Good luck. Well, enjoy it to the extent possible. I know meetings are not always fun. But then here we go. Our puzzle input is this big thing. We'll see. That's the real input. All right. Run that. Run both of those. Scooch on up here. Collapse the data section. All right. So here we go. And part one. So the first thing we need to do is think about how we want to represent this thing. I mean, honestly, the the basic solution does not feel terrible here of just let's simulate this. Um, so okay. Um, because it's pretty straightforward. All right. We're going to use my coord. Hash bang import to coord.ipynb, which uses row column style coordinates, not the kind we were just using, because I find them easier to think about for things like this. And we have already parsed something that gets us a map. All right. If I just go ahead and grab this thing and pop it on over to regexer. Oops. Not there. There. Okay, what I just want to do here is I want to check if we search, not multi-line, but if I search for basically from the start of the string, dot star, oh right, yeah, flags, single line, I think, yeah, dot all, yep, dot star to \n, yep, that will find everything that we need there because there's that extra line break there. So let's just do that. Okay. And then the other thing we need here is our other regex is just going to be these 4 characters. V caret plus. Oh, yeah, no, hang on. V, caret, and new line plus. Now, actually, what I'm going to do here, not do the new line, any amount of pluses, and then I will get a set of these that I can then match. Yep. All right.